Hello, welcome to Miemie's Keepsakes. I'm Mara now. I am here, as you can see, with my Marguerite Miller challenge book, and it is week 49. I'm also going to combine that with week 48 because I missed out on last week's prompts. So yeah, we're almost done. 48, 49, 52. Let me just grab a book to put underneath my journal. So the prompts are, week 48 was create a collage using single color or shades of that color as your theme. And I'm going to do blue. And then week 49 is something on a string. So I have my string here, and I picked this little dangle piece to put on my string, and I might add more things on there. Measurement of something, you can even write it down. I'm going to write it down. A piece of map. I have this from a atlas. A big piece of paper, a piece of map. Something geometric in shape. I have this greeting card, and it should not be rectangle. This one is I think a square, more or less. I didn't measure, but it looks like a square. And something cold to the touch. I found these. They're tangled up here. Okay, let's do this one. I have thread here, and it tangled up in my snowflake. Okay, there. I have this snowflake. It's like a plastic snowflake, and that was something cold to the touch. And a bonus is a person here, and I have this Tim Holtz person paper doll. Okay, so let's start. I'm going to do a background in blue, and I still have all of these papers out that I just used in my other video that I posted earlier. I'm going to use all of these blue pieces, and then the map obviously is blue as well. So let's just get organized here. My glue book. Let's see if I can fit everything in my glue book and my... So I'm going to use a lot of the things that if you watch the Defemember video of today, you would have seen all of this already. I just thought, they're on my desk. Why not use them? And blue is my favorite color. There. And all of these papers came from my scrap box with scrap papers. And let's use some of this map. In the background, okay, that should be enough. Maybe one more piece of this. Okay, I am just going to start gluing and see how this goes. So yeah, nothing much has happened since my previous video. I did the Defemember 2022 day 3, and used pretty much all of these papers. Like I said, I thought, well, they're on my table. Blue is my favorite color. Let's just keep going with that. Just happened that when I saw something that's cold to the touch, I immediately thought winter, and I found that greeting card with the winter theme. So that just immediately blew, because the card was mainly blue. Yeah, you know, things like that just makes decisions easier sometimes, rather than trying to reinvent things. Just go with what you have. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. And I'm just kind of putting papers down at this point, trying not to think too much about where I put them. I'm trying to postpone. I have to go do some ironing when I'm done here, and I hate ironing. So I'm thinking if the longer I can stay here in my craft room, the better for me, because then I do not have to go take care of that mountain of ironing in my laundry room. I do iron, like my husband still wears like dress shirts to work, so I have to iron regularly, but I do not enjoy it at all. Maybe I'll do that side. So I always try to put it off as long as possible, and usually that means I have to iron on the weekend because he needs shirts for work. I do not mind ironing my papers, my dyed papers. I think a lot of you can identify with that. But shirts and pants, especially pants, are not my favorite thing to iron. But there's always laundry. Always, always, always. Maybe I'll leave that one out. Where do I want to put my card? I was thinking of putting the card and then this guy like this. But then maybe I should put the card, this in the... Let me just decide where I'm gonna put what. Where's my snowflake? And I could put the snowflake on a string. That might be nice. Okay. And I'm wondering, I'm going to keep this on with the white edge. Oh, this came from a calendar actually. And maybe I'll tear just the white edge a little smaller, I'm thinking. Not going to be able to do that, but I can distress that one a little bit. Okay. There, and my distress tool, I'm going to because that is too small to tear, just distress this a little bit. Maybe I'll just do it with all the edges. And I am going to add just a little bit of antique linen to the edges. Give it a bit of that kind of like something that you've touched a lot. Just give it some yellowness to the papers. Okay. I'm thinking I might have to just fold this so it can go in the fold of my book. Like that. And then he's gonna stand here with his hand on that. Do I want it on the... Okay, but then this needs to go lower, and then I need something there. Okay, let's see. We can put something in that little white spot there. Okay, so you'll go in there, up there. I'd actually like that because it kind of looks like he's standing on that, which is great. And then the snowflake might be dangling off there. So something on a string. Let's see if I get this. Snowflake on a string. This is actually a decoration for a Christmas, like a Christmas ornament, Christmas tree. Maybe something like this. And I have this. It's just some yarn, yes. Some yarn. I can't even remember where this come from, if it was from and maybe if I tie a bow around that. And yes, I do realize that this is very bulky, but I think when I'm having the book closed, I'll put it out so it dangles over the top of my page and not in the journal. That's what I'm thinking. So let's see. I actually liked how that looked. Just like this. Maybe I will simply tie it around here. See how that looks. Okay. And I'll put an eyelet in there. Okay, so what shall we do with the rest of it? So I'm going to put this here. Him standing over here, and maybe have that there. This is just from the spine of a book, and we can add one of my lovely stamps in here. And I have this, my kitten, or not, my daughter's kitten, decided to play with a spool of thread, and I have this, so I'm thinking I'm just gonna cut that off. Kind of put that in the back there. That will be glued down like that. And let me see, what else do I need? I need something on a string, measurement of something, even if you write it down, a piece of map I had, a geometric shape, something cold to the touch, and bonus as a person. Okay, so, the other thing I thought of doing was making a tag out of the map. So I just have this stamp and let's double it up. I do not have any. Oh, that would be nice because then I can still write something on the back. Let's do that. I do not have any cardstock here, but I think this should be okay. Okay. Maybe I'll have it with the blue side out. And then, where did my dangle go here? Do I want this on here as well? Yes, maybe, just to give it a little bit more substance. Then I feel like I still need more. What shall we do? Maybe add some washi. I have this as well. It's not really a washi, more a sticker. Okay, so we'll start doing, just add a couple of things behind this to make the background more interesting. I'm going to add the washi. This washi, sometimes I hate starting washi because it's always such a pain to get the end. Maybe I'll just add some of this in here. Some of this. This one is more like a sticker because it has a backing. Okay, it's me and the stickers there. Let's add that there. And I have this washi with a gold. Okay, that came off. I don't know if it helps when your washi starts doing this to put it, I can't remember where, but I heard someone say it helps to put it in the microwave. I'm thinking maybe I'll add that on top of that. So let's put this one down. And I'm going to use art glitter glue to do this because it is a heavier cardstock. Okay. Oh, and I wanted it down a bit more than that. And in the fold. Okay, and then my Tim Holtz person, I'm going to put him down. Wait, but maybe I want him and some stamps again. I just love, I know I keep saying this, but I love using the stamps. And I have this tab. I'm just thinking, let's add things behind him. Maybe this brown one, not the orange one. Okay. So let's just see if I, just for some interest, yes, I do like that. So that one needs to go first. Okay, and this one. This is that, I've talked about this pearly paper. I found it at the thrift store once, and I printed some labels on it, but I can't say that I really like the look of it. Maybe I should have printed something like flowers, maybe. That might have been a better idea than the labels. So I tend to not use the labels that I've printed on this paper. Okay. And then you go down here. Okay, and then my threads. I want the threads. Maybe I should get another one that has more of this, but I don't want that much. Yes, this little kitten just played around until there was nothing left of this. And this is another geometric shapes, circles. Totally nothing left of my spool of thread. She had a lot of fun though while she was doing this, but yeah, I wasn't too happy. Okay, and then I want to put this down for him to kind of stand on. Yep. Okay. I love these pieces from the spine when you take a book apart. And I love that sometimes on the top it has this colored ribbon. That is awesome. Just gives it, you know, so much texture, so much interest. Just add another stamp in there, why not? Okay. Let me just add more glue to the threads. Yes, so I am very behind on my videos. I have received a couple of happy mails. Thank you to everybody who did send me some happy mails. I have not. I've contained myself and didn't open them, which was very difficult, honestly. But I will be filming that in a little bit and open because I can't wait any longer. Okay, so I want to punch a couple more of this hole reinforcer. I think the punch is from We Are Memory Keepers, but I'm not 100% sure. And I'm doing a couple because I want to glue them together to make sure that it's, you know, just really secure on my page. I might even add some paper in the back just to make sure. I don't think I'm going to put it down there. And the washi would help so it won't tear out of there as well. And let's find a hole punch. Everything's tangled up in my thread now that I have here on the table. Okay, and then I am going to thread that through there, but I need to write down some measurements and say Well, I think I'm gonna write the date on here. And then maybe write the measurements on here. Let's say 1.22 meters, and just make like a signature on there. Don't know why, but that's what's happening. And oh, I wanted to add this onto my string, my map tag. So the map tag needs a bunch, and maybe I'll just add some lace on here as well. Why not? Okay, and then put my string through. Through the lace. Where did I make the hole in the lace? There. Okay. Okay, but I want that on top. So the tag first. The tag, the lace, and then my bead. Okay. Okay. There. Okie dokie. And this needs to go through my hole in my page. And I am going to tie it up, and that is going to hang from a string. If I can manage to make a knot. There. Okay. Okay, so that is on there, and then over here I want to add this and some of this washi, so I'm going to, and maybe I will add, I love these, I used it in the other video too, I know, but maybe I'll add, that's not the right one. Maybe this one. Not the right one either. Let me just find the right sticker. Oh, or that one. Let's see. Oops, and there I dropped it on the floor. Yes, I'm going to use this one. Yes. So this is just a piece again from a book spine. So when you take your books apart, keep those pieces that you need to remove from the old spine, because they look beautiful on everything. Glue this down with the fabric tack again. And I want some of this gold washi tape. Let's hope that I can get it off the roll, because this washi tape has been like this since I've got it. And I love it, but it's just such a pain to get off the roll. So I'm thinking maybe when I get up here I should put it in the microwave. I'm just not sure about the metallic polka dots. That would be a problem in the microwave. That might be. Okay, I did quickly put my washi in the microwave for just like, I think it was 3 or 4 seconds, and it kind of exploded. I don't know if it's the kind of washi and if it's just old, I don't know, but let me know if you've had any success with putting your washi in the microwave. I have heard that some people have done that, so let me know, please. I did manage to get a piece of washi off that roll, so it wasn't all unsuccessful, but not a total success either. So we'll just play with it there, and let's just glue this piece here since I have it off the roll, just here in this corner. Okay, so that is it. Marguerite Miller, week 48 and 49 combined. Let's just go through the prompts. So week 48 was create a collage using a single color or shade of that color as your theme, and I picked blue, obviously. And then week 49 was something on a string. I have a couple of things on a string there. A measurement of something, even if you write it out, so I wrote it on there. A piece of map. There's a couple of map pieces here. And in the background, did I cover all my map pieces in the background? Looks like it, but there's some map pieces on the background too. Something geometric shape, not a rectangle, and this is a square and some circles and an oval there. Something cold to the touch is my snowflake, and a bonus is a person, is my Tim Holtz person. So thank you for watching today. And I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.